days. So I would like to start by stating that my single most important contributor was Cutco. They helped me expand my business skills during my first 10 days with them. I was constantly learning new techniques and skills to use to better execute and approach a potential sale. I would be lying to you right now if I told you that you would get amazing results just by putting a few hours of time into your job. There were definitely a lot of early mornings and a lot of late nights, whether I was in a meeting with my team leader or doing a demo. After the first day of demos and recognizing that some demos will be easier than others, I immediately told myself if I wanted to follow through with my 10K fast start, I would have to give my full 110% towards this challenge in order to succeed. So that's when I found myself reading over my notes from training, reviewing the most beneficial parts of my demos, and doing at least 4 to 5 demos a day to reach this goal. I don't think I can say this confidently enough, but I would not have sold as much as I did if I didn't push myself to my fullest potential. Dedication leads to success. So I'm a full-time first-year university student at Western University. I'm working towards my undergraduate degree in kinesiology there. Initially, it was tough to manage both a challenging sales job and school, especially with many exams coming up. In saying that, through these 10 days, I developed improved time management skills. I was not sure how I was going to accomplish everything I needed to complete in my schedule. I did this by buying a planner and writing down all my events that I would be attending for the next month, demo appointments, as well as school deadlines. As well, creating a rocks, pebbles, and sands list, as well as designated times to finish certain tasks, definitely helped me prioritize what needed to be done first. The next thing I acquired from this challenge was refinement of my communication abilities. These skills took some time to achieve. The more I repeated the demonstrations, the more I became more confident in talking to individuals I was not familiar with. As well, building rapport based on the little information I knew about the customer that I was presenting to became easier and more natural. Being able to have more fruitful conversations with my customers essentially allowed me to proceed more comfortably and carry enthusiasm throughout my whole demonstration. Additionally, this skill has helped me in the real world today because I'm more comfortable speaking publicly, and it has also allowed me to overcome my fear of approaching new customers over the phone. So now, although some demos were tougher than others, I kept my head high and I remained positive. The next point I learned from these 10 days involved trusting the process. When I first started, I had no clue if this was the job for me. I had never worked a job like this one. In the beginning, whenever I would have a demo that didn't go as well as planned, I would be quite hard on myself. So I quickly learned to just trust the process and do my very best. My 10K faster experience has helped me overcome many difficult obstacles that I encountered in a very short amount of time. Whether it was dealing with the I'm not comfortable objection or even handling I'm busy through the phone, I took these overwhelming situations and turned them into learning experiences for the future. Throughout my demos, trusting the process and sticking to the activity has pushed me towards focusing on the good and not taking my demo performances to heart. Lastly, by day 10 of my fast start, my skills in sales and customer service has improved greatly. Each day of my fast start, I acquired new techniques that I could apply to my demos. I attended many short workshops during my early morning meetings to help me better sell the product, create better deals, as well as visually compare prices of the product just to reassure my customers. This allowed my customers to feel confident in the product as well as the money they were spending on their purchase. So a few helpful tips I would suggest to any reps who are going after big goals for this campaign is first to book more appointments than you think. Through my fast start as well as now, I've noticed that cancellations happen more than you think. So in my opinion, you always want to plan ahead and be prepared for a cancellation by either increasing your weekly demo by at least 1. Doing this has definitely helped me better handle and avoid running into unexpected cancellations. My second tip is to memorize your deal closings as well as your phone approaches. This will allow you to better execute what you are saying with more certainty and again, reassure your customer. Doing this gives the customer a clear illustration of what you're doing or what is being offered. This will also help you as a rep by not having to constantly refer to the script. It also allows you to add your personality to it. And lastly, proceed through your demos with confidence and lots of spirit. You're going to want to have fun with the demo, really sell the product, and explain the value just to make sure your customers are engaged and happy to be watching the demonstration. With this, you should achieve beneficial results. Your customers will be more open to giving you recommendations and more willing to essentially buy from you when you create such importance with it. Your liveliness is transferable. Ideas like sharing with them how they can help you through a short slideshow can potentially increase the possibility of a sale, in which the customer will just know your earnings are going to contribute greatly to your future. So thank you again for your attention. I just hope you all gain some extra knowledge regarding tips and tricks throughout my 10K faster experience.
Awesome. Let's give it up for Bree. Everybody throw your jazz hands in the chat. That was such an amazing message. I know I took away a lot. Also being on those early morning Zoom calls with you, 8 o'clock bright and early every single day. It was really awesome to see you grow and witness kind of your growth along those 10 days. So just want to thank you so much again for sharing your story and your experience with your 10K fast start. I hope everybody was able to get a little bit of tips from that. And now I just wanted to close the meeting out today by just reflecting a little bit on the vector opportunity. So as Bree kind of mentioned, this is a very different opportunity from most other jobs out there, especially for kind of the students and kind of that working pool. But as Bree also mentioned, sales might not be the easiest job sometimes, but the skills that you're really able to take away and really learning how to sell not only translates to kind of the demo aspect of your life, but also into many different areas as well. On this road in the journey of sales, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. Some things may be amazing. Mr. and Mrs. Jones, they pick up every single time. And other weeks, sometimes they might not answer. You might not get kind of the results that you're looking for, but that's completely okay. And if you were able to sell a homemaker every time you would do a demo, we all wouldn't have jobs because like everybody would have Cutco, right? So it's definitely okay to experience those hardships and those objections as well. But another great thing is everybody here and everybody who's gone through this vector opportunity so far, it's amazing just to see the potential and the drive that each and every single one of you has, and really just imposing that never give up attitude and really just motivating through those tough times, as you know those brighter days are on the next side. So I just want you guys to quickly reflect just to your first week back in training. I know for some of you on today, I know Laura, that it was only like maybe like 5 days ago, but this can apply to you as well. So just reflect to what you kind of thought about going into training, some of the fears that you had. I'll just give you a quick minute to write that down. And then as you think about that and kind of come up with your answer, I just wanted you to reflect back to now and also just looking at how much you've grown. And also, you probably don't think that you were going to grow that much. Maybe you didn't think you were going to sell anything. Maybe you never thought you were going to call somebody you didn't know. But each of you have grown in very unique ways to yourself that you're also able to translate into many different aspects of your lives. And one thing that Bree also mentioned today was, especially with sales, the best way to kind of approach this is really just focusing on what you can control rather than what you can't control. So this also leads to when you're thinking about your goals as well, whether it be with Cutco or in life, but by really highlighting on the things that you can control. So just using the vector example here, you can focus on how many calls you can make, but you can't focus on when people kind of cancel and things like that. You can do your best to increase your odds, but really by focusing on the activity, maybe booking 1 or 2 extra demos a week, that's going to help your odds. And really help you by controlling the activities, getting back and really helping yourself achieve your goals. So I also just wanted to thank each and every one of you tonight for investing your time. You're all capable of such amazing things, and it's all great to witness you grow each and every single week. So if you want, you can feel free to stick on. We're going to hang out for a little bit. But other than that, thank you so much for attending our team meeting. And unless Johnny has anything else to wrap up, thank you again for attending.